Hey, what's up, guys? WiseGuyVito here, and today I want to talk to you about the Scythe and what attachments that you should be running on this weapon. As always, like, share, and subscribe. Let's get straight into the video. So, the Scythe, my opinion, not that very good. Whenever I was using it in my hands, maybe you guys have a totally different opinion on it, but I do think it is way better now. Way better now because of the change to fire damage. Basically now enemies take more damage whenever they are set on fire, and that's what the Scythe does. Not only does the laser do damage, but it also sets things on fire, which is pretty good. It handles basically tankier enemies now very quickly, which is really nice. It can also handle groups as well. I've played this on bug missions. I haven't yet played this on bot missions, but as far as bug missions and Illuminate missions, this thing is a monster. This thing is really good. And the weapon attachments that you will be running on this, in my opinion, kind of puts it into an S tier ranking. And so let's kind of go over what weapon attachments you should be running on this. So you should be running some sort of sight that gives you ergonomics. I wouldn't use the base sight or like the base sight on this at all. I like the reflex sight, just because of the clear sight picture in it. I find it to be very good. The second attachment that you'll be running is the angled foregrip. This gives you more ergonomics. It's the only other underbarrel that you can choose on this. You can have to choose no underbarrel or the one with like the flashlight to it. The flashlight actually gives you less ergonomics, but just gives you a flashlight. There's no real reason to run a flashlight right now in Helldivers 2. There's no stealth missions. There's no night missions, really. I mean, there is night missions, but there's no night missions to where you would have to run a flashlight. So the angled foregrip seems to be a no-brainer. And then it comes down to one of these two choices. You can either run the high capacity heatsink or the faster cooldown heatsink. In my opinion, I like the high capacity heatsink the best because it gives you around 50% more juice per heatsink, and you have a slower cooldown because it's more ammo basically. But I find it to be the best because you can do more damage with it. It has more damage output to it, and more damage output, and me putting down the thing that I'm shooting at is going to be better than the faster cooldown to it. The faster cooldown, it's nice, like, don't get me wrong. I believe it's like a 30 or 40% cooldown reduction whenever you have it full charged and you get all the way to the tippy top without blowing the heatsink to where you have to actually reload it. If it feels good, like, don't get me wrong, but the 50% just feels super nice. It's, in my opinion, I think it is the best one, and it is the one that you should be running. So if I were to have it my way, and this is my suggestion to you guys, I would run some sort of reflex sight because the nice clear sight to it. You can kind of run whatever, but something that just gives you better ergonomics than like the starting sight that you get. From there, I go run the angled foregrip because it gives you more ergonomics. It's kind of like a no-brainer in my point. I would not take the flashlight. And then I would take the heatsink because the heatsink does give you more value than the extra cooldown. The extra cooldown, you can maybe use it on like a hot planet or something, like something that does have some sort of effect on weapons that have heat sinks to them and requires cooldowns and stuff like that. But on just like regular planets or planets that have cold to them, that can actually cool off your heat sink faster, in my opinion, I just don't really feel the difference really all that much. But you guys let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I'm going to put some different clips here. I'm going to put a stock version of this, the high capacity one with the angled grip, and then angled grip with the faster cooldown to it. They kind of let you guys see the difference between the three, and you guys let me know what you think down in the comment section below. What do you guys think about like the Scythe right now? Do you think it's S tier? Do you think it's A tier? Like with all these attachments in mind, do you think it feels better or do you think it feels worse? In my opinion, I think it's, well, this is not just in my opinion. Objectively, I think it's in a way better state right now because of the damages to fire and with these weapon attachments, especially the high capacity, it kind of just goes into that a little bit more and makes this thing feel really, really good to use. So you guys let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.